Hi, Dan.
Kelly.
You're dressed awfully casual. What's the occasion?
Just why? Because I've not got my jacket on?
Mm-hmm. I don't
Is
think
that
you've
all it
ever come to
takes?
work without a jacket.
Well, I went for a run earlier, so my core temperature's a little bit warmer than usual.
Anything hit you?
No, I remained unharmed. A little blister on my heel, but I won't. I'll man up and it's fine.
Yay! You had a good run.
Yes, I had a good run. How was Kelly?
Good.
Busy day? Just woke up? What you been up to?
I was relaxing. I was up earlier because I had to do the election stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured if I clocked in a little later, nobody would mind.
Well, I minded. I've been standing here all by myself.
Aw. Nobody else has been in?
Brooks came in, but he's going to the sheriff department to do a shift as cadet. Miss Walker came in, the dispatcher, just to check in. Mr. Danab came in to see the mayor. He is not in. The mayor was in, but he was dressed very casually and left. I only seen him out my peripheral, so um, that's about it. I've not seen Chief Justice. I've not seen Mr. Roach. I've not seen Mr. Maxwell. I've not seen Miss Chaser. I've not seen any deputies. This, for all I know, Kelly, this city right now could be lawless.
Yeah, I think Wednesdays and Thursdays are like really slow around here.
They certainly seem that way, especially for my shift.
No, this is usually when a lot goes on.
Well, here's hoping.
No, he's not hoping. Slow day. Go home early day.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll tell you who else popped by. Emily.
Emily?
Well, she says she works for you at the creamery.
Oh, okay. Emily. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Blue hair?
I, maybe. I didn't really pay attention, Kelly. I don't have eyes for anybody else.
Sunglasses?
Maybe. When I asked her name, she says, "There's no point in you trying to remember my name because I'll look completely different next time you see me." And I says, "All right, are you due in for surgery?" And she says, "No, I just dye my hair a lot. So
Yep.
maybe
You
the
met
last
her before. Her hair was
have I?
orange? Mm-hmm.
Wow, when,
At
when
the
did I meet her
beach
before?
party. She
I
was
mean,
dropped off by the deputies.
oh, is she a deputy?
No, it was her first day in town and she was kidnapped.
Oh, well, welcome to Los Santos.
Yeah. So her hair was orange and then it was green and now it's blue. So she's not lying. Well, I guess she's half lying. Her name's Chelsea. She was who we were talking about last night.
Whose name is Chelsea? She said her name was Emily.
Yeah, it's Chelsea.
So why did you tell me her name was Emily?
I don't know. That's on like an Emily, and then he said she works for me, and then I'm like, oh right, she's super paranoid about her government stuff. Yeah, that's Chelsea. She didn't even want to get an apartment when they would write your name in the directory so everyone knows where you live.
Do you know what? what I find really strange about that is I don't say I was say you told me to come over to yours, okay, and it was the first time that I'd came over to yours. I would go up to the front door, and I'm guessing there would be some sort of buzzer system.
Uh-huh.
It would be really helpful to have your name on that buzzer system so I know which buzzer to press.
Or I tell you where I live, and then you don't need to read the directory.
Yeah, I know, but I just think, I mean, maybe we live in a world where people just think the worst of people, but I do have a little bit of optimism that not everybody is going to use things for a bad reason, you know?
Yeah, definitely not a world where people sit outside these doors waiting to kidnap people. Because that's never happened, right?
Nah,
No.
not at all.
Mm-mm. Definitely, if they were to kidnap somebody and they were to get a little bit lippy, they wouldn't drive them to the end of the pier and do anything nefarious. And then maybe if they heard their name
No,
again, they definitely wouldn't just wait outside their apartment.
no, that wouldn't happen, would it?
No, of course not.
Um, okay, guess I'll sleep back in my office.
Or they took names off the directory, so you are safe in your penthouse suite.
This is true, and they have taken the names off, and I just think that, do you know when people just make like a mountain out of a molehill?
Mm-hmm.
They just like the sound of their own voice and like to be heard, and it just, I don't have time for that, Kelly, you know? There's more important things wrong with this place than people's names on a buzzer, you know? Much more important things. But oh no, this is the biggest issue right now. The fact that somebody can see my name on a buzzer list. This needs resolved immediately. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
And then you came here
Or I
and
woke
there's
up
no one here.
or I woke up on the wrong bed, Kelly. I'm not quite sure which it was.
Whose bed you wake up on?
My own.
You said you woke up on the wrong side or the wrong one. Like you buy the wrong
No,
mattress?
I said maybe I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or maybe I woke up in the wrong bed. Maybe I should have woke up in a different bed, one with a lovely sea view. Ah, I need to go and get food. Wonder if anywhere's open. Let's be silly. I'm going out to the roller bowl. Did I tell you I bought a new car?
Yeah, on a whim.
It is horrendous. It's got dollar signs as wheel caps. And it goes up and down for no reason whatsoever. It's got no purpose. It's the stupidest thing, but it got me back. I took it to Benny's to see if I could at least make it look better, but no, it's purple.
You can buy a vehicle contract and maybe sell it.
I mean, I think if I get it sprayed and tint the windows and get better wheels on it, it would be okay. I'm just not sure why I need to go up and down.
Oh, you've never. It's fun. It's the hydraulics. Some guys are just flashy like that.
Okay. I mean, if people can't get it up by themselves, that's their problem. It shouldn't be a hydraulic thing.
It doesn't help with that, but some people like a little extra motion in the ocean.
Motion in the ocean and the sun in the sky. Okay, I really need to go for food. So, uh, are you around for a while?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll let you get on with your work, and I will be back after I get some food.
Okay.
Okay, speak to you later.
I really want to ask him what happened to his widow's peak. I hope someone else shows up. Hasn't been a quiet day like this for a while. apply for city council. $22nd. 9:30. Save.
Bonnie, I'm home.
Nope. You have a shiny new apartment. Never sleep under this desk again. Well, the one
Pardon?
upstairs.
Never sleep upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do no sleeping in that office, I promise. Could do other things in that office.
I'm sure, like, read a book, right?
Exactly. Read a book, do some work, have meetings. Have sidebars. Drink some of your Harris's liquor. Smoke his cigars. Point at places on the globe that I would like to go and visit. Like to travel, Kelly.
Yeah.
Where's your favourite place you've ever been?
I like to. I just don't get too often.
Okay. Where's the one place in the world you would like to visit? Don't say Scotland.
Milan for Fashion Week.
Milan for Fashion Week. I have been to Milan the week before Fashion Week.
No way. What's it like?
What is Milan like? I mean, northern Italy is a beautiful part of the world. Milan is a little bit more cosmopolitan than the rest, but it's still beautiful. It was also like 40 degrees Celsius, so it was very warm. Don't know what that is, like 120 Fahrenheit maybe? I don't know.
Oh my.
130 Fahrenheit?
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't teach that in school. Same with the driving instructor.
Kilometers to miles.
Yeah.
I mean, we use miles.
Uh huh.
I don't know who uses kilometers.
The driving instructor.
Exactly. Did you take your test?
Of course. I
Did you
wasn't
pass it?
driving around illegally. Of course.
Well, I wouldn't expect that. Not when you're getting ready to set the bar exam.
No, no, not doing that.
We'll see. Imagine the power couple would be.
I am okay being the black sheep in my family.
Okay. Want to hear something quite funny, Kelly?
Okay.
Did I tell you about putting in a discovery to Mr. Maxwell and Mr. Roach?
And giving him a lot of paperwork. That's why you said that Bryce has been giving you shit.
So they tried the tactic with me, and they basically tried to do to me what I did to them. But it is so bad. Not one of them is valid.
Do I want to know what was on this list, or do they just think that you'd buy it?
I don't know what they thought I was going to do with it. But out of the 10 requests that they made, the 9 of them are so broad, burdensome, and just miss the point. They're just so vague in what they're asking for. An example here, right? If you were being sued in regards to a procedure that you put in place within this office, and I wanted to see this sort of standard operating plan as a lawyer, I would put the request in to see that specific procedure.
Is this about their class action thing?
This is about the class action thing, yeah.
Okay.
I would put in a request to see that exact procedure, because that's the only procedure that's relevant. The other 100 SOPs that you put in place in regards to any other part of your work is completely irrelevant. Yeah? They basically asked for every single SOP in the sheriff's department. That was just one of the things they asked for.
Do they want to understand when it's okay to set up a checkpoint or something?
Potentially, but they've asked for SOPs regarding everything. Regarding searching houses, regarding when to use a firearm, just every single SOP that the sheriff's department have, they've asked for in Discovery.
I mean,
all they need
kudos to them
is,
for trying to be proactive and having this on file for future clients, but
there's hundreds of pages of paperwork, Kelly.
that does not relate to their case at all. Like, what
Not
does
in
their
the
SOPs
slightest.
for their uniform have to do with a checkpoint? Do you want to say, hey, this deputy wasn't wearing the right shirt this day?
Exactly. Oh, honestly. One of them is okay. One of them I'm not arguing. The rest I've argued. The rest I've argued, and I asked for a meeting so that Mr. Roach, Mr. Maxwell, and I could sit down and discuss why what they asked for was drastically incorrect. But instead of doing that, Mr. Maxwell would like the Chief Justice to make the decision for him. Instead of having a adult conversation to go through it one by one, he's asking a review by the court. So he basically ran to daddy. That's the equivalent here. The big boy is picking on me.
Don't say that. He didn't run. He probably just ran for clarification.
Oh, he just doesn't want to sit there in a room with me because he knows he'll be tied up in knots. Remember when you were younger, Kelly, and you were learning how to walk?
Not really.
Okay. Do you think you were taught how to walk first, or how to run first, or how to sprint first?
Well, from seeing a baby and I think if the baby's gonna run, the baby's gonna run. If the baby's gonna fall, the baby's gonna fall.
Kelly,
But naturally,
you know what
they want to teach you how to walk.
you know what I'm getting at here. The boy needs to learn to walk before he comes running after the AG. Did I tell you that I got promoted to the AG?
First time today.
Perfect. One a day. Keeps the doctor away. Did you see the posters down at the post office about the vanilla unicorn open up? Because Emily slash Chelsea, or whatever her name is, was
She
in here
works
earlier.
there.
She does work there as a bartender, and she was talking about them doing a lottery.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked
$2.50
if
a
she,
ticket.
I'd asked if she'd seek clarity from a city councillor or the mayor in regards to their legality of doing a lottery, because that comes with a lot of restrictions.
She said raffle. I think she misspoke.
Well, if it's a raffle, it's fine, but you can't win a cash lump sum from a raffle. How does the tax implication happen? That money would be taxed twice, therefore it's not legal. People are silly sausages.
What kind of a phrase?
Pardon?
What kind of a phrase?
What kind of a phrase?
Mm-hmm.
What, calling people silly sausages?
I've never heard that.
Well, I told you, my aim is to make you laugh or smile at least once a day, so if silly sausages gets me there, I'll take silly sausages. I think there's a thought process within this, say, that people can just do things and not worry about the implications or the law behind it.
How long have you lived here?
I don't know, how long have I lived here? You met me
Couple
on my
years,
first day.
right? Yeah.
Law is important. It's the foundation of our country, never mind our state, never mind our city.
I agree, but I feel like here people they do first and then they ask second.
And then they complain third about the fact that they should have asked first. And it's like the whole thing with the mayor at the City Hall meeting. That was incredible. Like, people surely have the common sense, the commonality to realise the bigger picture, but they just don't. They live in a world where whoever shouts the loudest is the most important. all of these city council elections just become popularity contests, nothing to do with what they believe in and what they're looking to change, and it's a shambles, an absolute shambles. Shambles, Kelly. Shambles.
No, I heard you.
Shambles. Shambles.
Is that a funny word for you too?
Shambles?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just the best description of my life.
No, surely not someone who just got promoted to the AG.
Oh, did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And how you wanted to be a prosecutor, but you wound up defense.
That almost feels like a different lifetime ago.
Sounds like you got where you wanted.
Not quite yet. There's one more office to fill.
Do you think you're ready for that office?
I don't think I'm ready for the office I'm in, Kelly. Maybe I'll run for mayor. I believe I could bring great change to the city of Los Santos.
So you're
But
going to
again,
take a step back from being AG to be mayor.
maybe. But again, there's no point because it's a popularity contest. And somebody like, what was the name of the gentleman that got removed from his councillor position?
Cody.
Cody would be more likely to win a mayoral contest than I would. Who would make a better mayor?
I mean, do you really want to follow the mayor in this current climate?
Absolutely not. I'm not talking about this election, not even the next election, maybe one day. You know, retire and maybe become governor instead of mayor. Not sure I could even run for governor being a non-American.
I think it's as long as you got your citizenship here, you should be okay.
Not sure.
You didn't get your citizenship when you flew in? You didn't get
Well,
your
I'm
passport
here.
stamped?
I am here, haven't I?
So you're saying everyone here is a legal citizen?
No, what I'm saying is people that are not from this great country that are living in San Andreas may be here on a visa, but not a citizenship.
Are you here temporarily?
Maybe. Aren't we all just passing through in life? Life's short. We've all got an expiry date.
Now that doesn't sound very idealistic.
I think I'm an idealistic person. Okay, maybe I'm more of a realist.
I mean, you can be a mix of both. One's just more dominant than the other.
I do like to be dominant, Kelly.
I mean, you'd have to be running for mayor.
Hmm.
Also, Anarchist would just walk all over you.
I mean, I'm not against that, depending on the size of the heel.
Or spiked boots.
Oh, Jesus, God. That does not sound painless. I wanna know what love is.
Keep going.
Hmm?
Keep going.
I mean, Foreigner only wrote that song for that one line. Nobody knows the rest of the lyrics. It's like that song that came out earlier this year with that what's that woman's name? She's got one name, not Cher. Madonna. She's singing about a virgin. Like no one's going to remember any other lyrics than "Like a Virgin touched for the very first time." Nobody cares about the verses that surround that. You know?
Sagittarius trait, not caring for the details. Okay.
Anyway, give me Hall & Oates over anything.
Hall & Oates. I wanna hear some songs. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dreams. I can't go for them. I pass out for the age.
So what do we think about Priya and Mr. Maxwell, huh?
I didn't get to talk to her.
You didn't get to talk to her?
I didn't see her in Vespucci.
Crazy. He was very embarrassed. He kept trying to deflect and throw shade elsewhere, you know? I heard that saying on the telly yesterday.
Was this before or after I put my headphones in?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure why he made you put your headphones in, to be honest. Just talking about a sweaty ass mark on a desk.
Bryce's or
Nothing.
Priya's? Yeah.
It was Priya's because he said that it smelled like anarchy. So I'm not quite sure how Ivan was able to determine from the smell of someone's ass crack that they were an anarchist, but Ivan's a strange individual. I like him though. I like Ivan. Da-da-da-da-da.
Is this another song where the words after the first line don't matter?
Um, do I know the? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. Say you don't. Mm, say you don't. Say you don't know me or recognize my face. But yeah, that's pretty much about it, really. Until it goes back to we built this city. Pretty sure there's something about a mamba or macaroni or something like that. I don't know.
So, not a music buff.
I mean, these songs are just out. I mean, there are some songs that I know a lot of lyrics to.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not either. I know the songs I like.
What if I told you that I bought my first real six string?
Like a guitar?
Yeah, I bought it at the five and dime. Played it to my fingers. My fingers bled. And that was back in the summer of '69.
Why is it you recover awfully fast?
Hmm.
I'd say you recover awfully fast.
Recover from what?
You said you played it till your fingers bled.
Yeah, back in the summer of '69. That was a long time ago.
Oh, so you don't play anymore?
Yeah, I can dabble on the guitar a little bit. I'll play it for you one time. Might sound odd, but I can play it for you.
Do you have it now?
What, do I just have the guitar lying around?
Maybe under your desk. Maybe that's why you like to spend so much time in there.
Maybe. Sometimes to de-stress, I like to just pick it up randomly and give it a good old strum. Give it.
Yeah,
Oh
that's what I'm
God.
thinking. You got that
Uh-huh.
whole wing to yourself.
I do, yeah. I could have my own little concert.
What's coming out of his mouth?
Hmm. Hmm.
Those were the best days of my life. Let's learn Brian Adams, Summer of '69. Just two chords. Try to pedal out that open D the whole time you're playing the D chord.
Are you like speaking in guitar right now?
Am I what?
Are you speaking in guitar?
Am I speaking in guitar?
Yeah.
No.
Something about the best damn eggs of your life, and then I thought I heard a guitar. Like,
I'll come back to you on this one. Bring it from my apartment one day. I may need to learn. What's your favorite song?
Maybe Journey.
What? Don't Stop Believing.
That is a very odd guess. Why would you say that one?
I mean, I don't know. Can I say that one?
You'd be right.
That song has some very funny lyrics in it, though. But I only play acoustic guitar, so. Why is it so quiet?
I don't know. Not even your pager's going off.
My pager's not went off since I really became AG. Just once, just so happened to be with you that night.
So you don't go to calls for prosecutors?
I do, but it never happens.
You're kidding. Whenever
Ever.
I'm checking the mail, it's like that thing just loves going off. That wasn't a page. That would have been very awkward timing.
Alfie,
Hello, mate.
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just had a morning off, you know.
Are those the same clothes you wore on the metro?
Mm-hmm.
I've bought multiple different T-shirts. I like this outfit, okay?
Oh my god.
What? I like snow boots. I'm gonna go get changed. I just got dropped off. You know, I just had a day socialising.
So, what are you doing?
Right now, well, I'm coming back to work.
Alright, okay.
Good luck with that. It's a very quiet day.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Mr. Maxwell, but I don't think he's gonna be around before I go to sleep. But to the clothing store. I'm driving there. Can't bother walking. Hey, shortly.
See you in a bit.
The smell of wine and cheap perfume.
I figured that's the lyric that you'd be caught on. Is that the weird one?
No, it's streetlight people. I just don't I just don't understand what a streetlight person is, and it just goes on and on and on and on.
I think it's because you don't do the pictures in your head.
Well, this is true. Aphantasia is real. Why do you like it? Do you relate to the song? Just a small town girl?
I wouldn't say small town. I come from a big city.
Evening, folks. How you all doing?
We are doing away. How are you?
Ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. I mean, could be better. Is Amber around?
We have not seen Miss Chaser, no.
Okay, no problem. I'll come back. I should tell my appointment is. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Is the town on you by chance?
Certainly. But I think I've got a different watch than you, so
Oh, right, yeah, that's fine. What time is it currently?
I reckon you're about 8 Eastern.
Yep, yep,
Is that what time your appointment with Miss Chaser's meant to be?
yep, Eastern time, been about 8:30.
Okay, well, I think you've got about 30 minutes, just over. But she's not been in yet,
Oh.
so
Okay, no problem. I'll double check the letter, making sure that's right.
okay, doc. Do you want me to tell her that you were asking for her, or?
No, it'll be fine. I'll probably get my folk first and then come back.
Okay, understood.
You have a good one now.
You too. Mhm. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That's gonna be in my head all night now. Took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy. Born and raised in Edinburgh. Hey.
Doesn't quite work with the song.
It doesn't, Mr. Roach. No, you've got to try these things.
I suppose. Just give me 2 seconds. I got to look into
Alf.
this light.
Alfie,
Yeah.
with your gruff voice, you could definitely be the singer in a smoky room.
Uh,
Kelly. Think of silly sausages.
Why would you say that?
Just to cheer you up a little bit, you know? I know that's not easy. Just think of streetlight people, you know?
Hey, Athena.
Da 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 da. Can't believe you think this is me casual, just 'cause I'm not wearing a jacket.
It's literally your first time.
That's
And you,
not
like,
true.
refuse
That's
to
not true,
participate in
Kelly. That
Casual
is not true.
Friday. It's your first time.
Deputies,
oh, Jesus,
I
sorry.
bet they can
Oh, sorry.
attest you've never taken off your blazer.
well, go and put my blazer back on if you want. What can we do for you?
Is she trying to get you into Casual Friday?
It's not Friday,
Tomorrow.
I don't think. Is it Friday? Can somebody clarify what day it is?
Oh, I don't know.
Tomorrow.
What are we doing tomorrow? What's the
Something
theme?
you'll be participating in.
Gemma, I thought you told me yesterday that. Oh, doesn't matter. Not my. There's a saying out there that's not my business. What are you up to?
I came here to see if a counselor was here.
No, but a potential future counsellor's here.
Maybe if I can beat those anarchist candidate.
The
Someone,
what now? The what now,
uh,
Deputy Fields?
Hmm?
What was that? Beat the who?
The anarchist candidate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Perfect.
I do have a thought though. I have a
Uh-huh.
thought. So you know when these mayor elections come up, right?
Okay, you gonna run for mayor?
I don't know, not just yet, but that's not what my thought was.
All right. Okay.
What what if I've heard there's a lot of these anarchists out there.
Can we
as Jerry
please call
said.
them anarchists? Please call them anarchists.
That's what I'm saying. Anarchists.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, what if there's a lot of them out there? So, what if we have an anarchist mayor? Would that plunge the city into anarchy?
I believe the saying that we could
It's just
use
gonna
with
be
that
chaos.
is you don't know what you've got till it's gone, and be careful what you wish for. But as
Yeah.
Kelly and I were just discussing, all of these things, whether it be the mayor elections or the city council elections, in cities like Los Santos or states like San Andreas, they just become popularity contests. Nothing to do with their political views or what they're going to bring to the table. It is just a popularity contest, and that is not the way democracy is designed.
Yeah.
But what do I know? Not a lot is the answer.
I'd say a few things.
One or two. I definitely know the difference between
Right.
first degree and second degree murder.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that makes two of us.
I do.
Fantastic, three of us.
I hope you know buckwheat.
That the silence is a no. He doesn't.
Well, you would expect Deputy Fields for all defence lawyers to know the difference, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, of course.
me too.
One's premeditated, one is circumstantial, pretty much.
See? It's just Law 101, really.
Yep.
Hmm.
Especially in a place like Los Santos where there's murders every day almost.
Yep.
Anyway, why'd you call Brooks buckwheat?
That's what
That's what Grandpa
Harris
calls him.
called
Because
me.
Harris can't say my last name. So he started calling me Buckwheats.
Okay, good. I like jovial nicknames. It brings up morale.
Yeah.
How was morale in the sheriff's station?
It's been pretty good, to be honest. Jimmy says
Good.
it's been
Good.
great.
Great.
No
Fantastic.
departmental, no. Oh, but then.
Any
Oh, we're
Shit,
gonna
gentlemen,
go
we
now.
gotta go. We gotta go.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's the wall. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello?
Evening, you're a folks idea.
Ivan. Is that the same jacket you had on last night, Ivan?
I don't know.
He didn't have a jacket on last night.
You really have a photographic memory, don't you?
Specifically for clothes.
You can
You know, she
remember.
just likes to take tabs on, the manager of her store,
Well, your cleanliness is important.
Duh, exactly.
You know the first thing Kelly said to me today when I woke up?
Did you brush your teeth because your breath stinks?
No, she says you're looking awful casual today.
Hmm.
Just because I'm not wearing a jacket.
This is the first time he's come to work without a blazer.
Look, I told you I went for a jog earlier. Got a little bit hot and bothered. So my core temperature's a little bit higher than usual. But it's fine, I won't do it again. Jesus.
You should roll your sleeves up.
Oh, maybe. No, because then Chief Justice will see my tattoo in business attire and he will flip. And I need him.
He will laser them off you in the middle of the night.
Well, he did that once. Ivan, are you here for solid legal advice? Are you here to see me, or are you just here to see Alfie?
What the hell?
Is Bryce not there?
Not yet. Are you expecting him?
No.
Oh.
Maybe you could help?
Me?
Yes.
Well, maybe I could, but I am not your retained lawyer in this group.
No, but it's about the, what we went over the other day about
Okay.
the FOIA.
Would you like your retained lawyer to come with?
I
Sure.
would advise, yeah.
Well, of course you'd advise. You want to be involved. You know, gossip. Come on.
Gossip. Thank you very much.
So how are you doing today, Miss Kelly?
Enjoying the quiet day. But I think the cowboy's gonna be back, so I'll probably step away when it's time for his appointment. But looks like he's running late or Amber's running late. Something about 8 o'clock.
What about the cowboy?
I'll probably step away when he's back for his appointment. He's supposed to have an appointment with Amber.
Wait, who's the cowboy? Because your cowboy and my cowboy might be two different people.
Brooks isn't the cowboy. Cade's the cowboy.
Okay. Well, I'll be here. You don't have to deal with them. I made another bathing suit. I picked one out. Put it all together.
Was it what
This
you
one
were
has a
wearing?
little color.
It looked like a swimmer suit.
Oh no, that was my new exercise outfit. I made sure to make it a little color.
Okay. What's your bathing suit look like?
It's got like orange poppies on it. And I paired it with a pair of orange shorts, and I found some pretty sandals that matches the top.
Orange is a good color.
I just wanted you to know I did go get me a new bathing suit.
I'm sad we can't be out there getting new dresses. But the mayor approved all my other parties, so all next month is going to be event planning bonanza.
Oh yeah, I saw that the ball was canceled.
Yeah. They want to save
You
it
can
for
always-
once the opens its gates.
You could always do something else this weekend.
Or no, given how much event planning and then I have to help Casey contact the businesses, I don't even know if the mayor wants to charge like booth rent or is this going to be like a free open event. So to start the month, he actually wanted to do it this Friday. I was just like, so you want us to plan a career fair in 2 days? Contact every business in the state and government institution and make sure their times line up for this Friday.
That would be a lot to do in 2 days.
Yeah. And I only have the base of the flyer while I was making the one for the ball. Like, sometimes I just ruffle through concepts and I'm like, I like this one, but wrong theme. So I will save it, but I didn't finish it. And then as they confirm or don't confirm, that's how I fill up the poster with what businesses need to be on it.
I gotcha.
Yes, I think it's a way better call. I told him to like move it to next week on the 1st because then you can just have it right before the council meeting. So everyone's here and then, well, since you're already here, council meeting time.
That's true. And it gives us more time to reach out to businesses and see what they need.
Mm-hmm. And it'd be like a good hiring rush for people that go around saying, they can't find jobs or, CEOs that work these jobs. So at least you just have one convenient time where they'll all be in one convenient place. And then the week after that, it can be either the masquerade or the science party. And then the week after that, whichever one we didn't have on the 7th, we can have on the 14th. And the week after that, spring fling. And that's all my events.
Well, I look forward to your event. Hello, Miss Sam. She must be busy today.
Yep, she had that meeting that the cowboy was here for. And then I wonder if her other trial got rescheduled. The one that was supposed to happen on Monday during the bad storm.
I thought your uncle said something about he was gonna try for this weekend or maybe some other time.
I hope everybody can make it. I hope there's not another bad storm.
I hope not. So are the polls already open? Because I thought they didn't start till tomorrow.
Nope, the 20th to the 22nd. So that way they close before city council and the winner can be announced at the meeting. So I was up extra early, getting ballot sheets, hanging signs. I wonder how many people voted. I hope I spread the word around enough because I don't think I did like the lawyers and I pinned flyers everywhere, but
Since I work at City Hall, am I allowed to vote or am I not allowed?
of course you get a vote. Every citizen gets a vote.
All right, I'll go ahead and go cast mine. Well, the button on the voter thing got a little jammed, so I hope it worked.
It sucks that there's no way of knowing. We don't get to tally anything till Saturday.
I'm thinking about the next election running.
Yeah, you wanted to run for the first one. That's good.
I was going to run for this one, but I don't want to go up against those two.
Oh, you'd rather this special seat be like a head-to-head thing?
Yeah. I think it makes it more interesting. Of course, I haven't seen very much campaigning from either candidate, so
I saw one flyer, but Yeah, it would be good if they rallied, held forums, tried to talk to people outside of the one flyer. But I guess maybe they're like, if you wait till the council meeting, that's too late. You had to do it at the council meeting last week.
Yeah, I was hoping they would hold a debate with each other so people know who they're voting for.
Yeah, debate would have been nice. But you see, this is when it becomes a popularity contest. When no one gives their platforms, everyone's just voting for their friends. So imagine the LSSD would vote for Gemma, and the crowd down in Vespucci would vote for Riley.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very close. Because there seems to be a bunch of people, in that group in Vespucci, and then, there's a lot of PD, so I think it's going to be very close.
Someone's late for their 8 o'clock meeting. I mean, I could go hang this flyer. But I feel like that's all I'm gonna have to do today. What's that guy? Did a light post fall down? What is that? When did voicemail become a thing? First developed in the 1970s, became popular in the 1980s. Yeah, it became widely available for home use in the early 1980s, with telephone companies starting to offer centralized voicemail services through home phones, largely replacing the standalone answering machine, which had began getting popularity since the 1960s. Damn! By mid-decade, answering machines cost only $125 to $600. Hey, we could afford it, but damn!
Does anyone need any food or drinks?
No, but I'll probably have to go pick some up soon. I'm running low.
I can go if you want me to.
Are you sure? You just got here.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't mind.
Okay. I'll take a half dozen of each.
Half dozen of each. Okay.
Thanks, Athena.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna hit the chair. The ominous crane lot. Scanning the room.
Okay, I was gonna leave, but Cowboy's out.
That's my cute. Thank you. Hey, Amber.
Hey,
How are
Kelly.
you?
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting out near the parking garage, just so you know.
I think he's waiting for Amber, so I'll let her know.
Okay. I just want to let you aware.
Appreciate it. I'm happy I didn't go out. Amber, I think you have an 8 o'clock with the cowboy. Athena just said he's sitting outside.
Oh, Mr. Cade? Yes, was looking for 8:30. Can you let him know? I'll be with him in one moment. I'm just getting his contract.
Oh no, he's not like in here. Athena said he's sitting out by the car park. So I guess maybe he's like waiting until the time.
Oh,
But yeah, he's early.
what?
I guess on
part?
the bench over there by the valet.
Oh, okay. Then I will. Thank you for letting him know. I'll go and get him in a moment. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, there you are. Robert is here to speak to you.
Hey, Robert.
What's up, Kelly? I was just wondering if you came up with a time for Sunday yet.
No. I did not have much success with, flyer making because I was up early doing political things.
Oh, that's cool. I just thought, the more notice you can give me, the more I can be sure that I'm here. That's all.
Are you sure you want to do the survey thing?
Yeah, why wouldn't I want to?
After last time?
It wasn't because of the survey. That's what you said.
Sure, it was a different kind of survey, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Asking questions makes me anxious.
Like I said, I refuse to be afraid to exercise my rights.
Okay, I'll give it another go because all the political stuff, it's been hung, so I'm free. And I found some very cute ice cream backdrops.
Oh, God.
What? What would you want to? Well, let's say the flyer was just like all black. Is that how you want your sludgy to look?
No, you can make it look however you want it to look. It's your flyer.
Yeah, so you'd think it looked like tar, and no one would want to drink tar.
I don't know.
What do you mean? No, nobody wants to drink tar.
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily. It could be like dark chocolate.
No, like straight black. That is not dark chocolate. You cannot. My hair would be considered dark chocolate. You can't confuse this for black. Tar is black.
Your hair is black.
Your hair is black.
Yeah.
My hair
That
is
looks like
brown.
dark chocolate.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
If my chocolate looked that shade, I wouldn't eat it.
So you got
Oh.
what you're saying is you got a thing with dark chocolate.
All right, everybody, you take care.
See you later.
See you
Ivan.
later,
See
Mr.
you later,
Walker.
Ivan.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Oh, you alright?
Come on, Albie.
Not much yourself.
Oh, no, just wondering where the mayor was.
And confusing dark chocolate for black.
There's a difference.
Yeah, there
Oh
was no
my
confusion.
God.
See, the confusion lies in her.
I just wanted to let you know that Amber took him up to the second floor.
God, I was worried she'd forgotten. Especially when you ask me to go and get him for his appointment. Not happening.